Hello, ladies and gentlemen, CaptainShack here, and welcome to another episode of Coffee with the Captain. Really, I probably won't even title it that, actually. It's probably more going to be like, fucking ArcheAge, what the hell did you do? You know, that's going to be the title right there. Fucking ArcheAge, what the hell did you do? Or try on, rather. Right now, it's 8:30 in the morning. I got my coffee, just kind of chilling, and I'm in queue. 915 and a little over an hour left to go before I'm through the queue. I'm a patron, too. Yeah, I'm a patron, and I got over an hour in a queue in the morning. Now, we're 2 days after release, so if you don't know, if you're thinking about trying ArcheAge, let me run you down everything that's happened so far. The game was released for the early access for people who spent $150 to get early access and access to the alpha. All right, early access is like a 5-day head start. So the game comes out, we're all real excited. Alpha players had played for months, and beta tests all really went well. Everything looked really, really good for release. I personally fell in love with the game. I made tons of videos on it. That's what probably brought you to the channel in the first place, or some of the mod content or whatever. But let's just get into this ArcheAge thing. So, early access starts. You go to log in. There's a queue. Now, I've had a lot of MMO launches. I'm ready for issues. I'm ready for bugs and crashing, and even a queue. For the early access players, though, like they only had 5 servers. I think it was 5. Might have been 6 servers. It was not very many servers for North America. Okay, there's a queue. It's a long-ass queue, too. So we kept getting a queue throughout the entire early access. The entire time, we got queues. Now, in the morning, you might be able to slip in without a queue, but once people started getting off of work, it was pretty bad. Then, the actual release about 2 days ago starts up. And what was like this really irritating queue, and where you'd queue for 2 hours and you'd crash, and then you'd get back, you know, you'd have to like try to log back in and wait through the queue again. Now it's like a 6-hour fucking queue. I heard reports from a buddy of mine saying he was in queue. He's not a patron, but he was in queue as a free-to-player for 12 hours. He sat in queue all night long. He woke up the next morning and still wasn't able to play. How insane is that? For a free-to-play game. A game that they've beta tested and alpha tested, you know, a shit ton. It's ridiculous. It is really fucking ridiculous. Not even going into the land issues that everybody is really pissed off about. It is so ridiculous that this queue thing is still a thing. And then they said, all right, well, we're going to release with 2 servers. We're going to release with 2 extra servers. And I'm looking at them now. Neither one of those are queued right now. They're both on high. But it is 8 o'clock in the morning. There shouldn't be a queue on any of these servers. And we're on one of the more populated servers. I guess some of the bigger YouTubers chose to go to this one. I think Angry Joe came to this one as well. I came to this one. Not that I'm a big YouTuber, but you know, we brought a lot of people with us. So this is one of the populated servers. So I get that. But all the other servers are having the same, you know, very similar issues. It's so ridiculous. But what really pisses me off. What really pisses me off is they're making money off of the idea that there's a queue. If you're a patron, you get into the patron line, right? You get to kind of skip part of big portions of the line and log in almost right away. You get preferential treatment because you're paying to help support the game. All the alpha access players are currently patrons. Well, if you're a new to play player and you come in and you see a 6-hour queue and you've got that patron button staring you in the face, I mean, it's like the sickest type of advertising for patron status. It's like, hey, you could actually play the game if you pay for it. But you still have to wait through 2 hours of a line. Like that, that angers me so much that they're making some type of money off of this fucking wait queue bullshit. Yeah. Oh, what's even worse is I had a video that I made for TGN. I'm going to tell you guys about this. And it came out on the day of release. It kind of got lost in the stack. It was made a couple weeks beforehand, so it was like reasons to play the game, right? Why is it not like most MMOs? Why do I enjoy it so much? And it came out on the day of release, right? So people are in a 6-hour queue while watching my video on the other screen. And I got the comments about it on TGN. And I felt so bad because here I am talking about all the great aspects that I enjoyed in the alpha, right? What players enjoyed in the beta. And then they're sitting there in this queue like, what the fuck is he talking about? This sucks. Shack, you know, you've totally led me wrong here. I'm sitting excited for a game. Got people excited for a game, and now they're stuck in a queue. So that's really disappointing to me. I mean, I feel like an ass. I'm really hoping things level off in the next couple of weeks. They somehow raise the pop cap of the servers, or they give some type of reason for guilds, big guilds, to switch servers. to move on to other servers, or maybe some type of character transfer or something. I mean, right now we have a huge guild, and there's no reason for us to move to a lower population server because a lot of people are already established. So if they can figure something out like that, then we might see the servers kind of balance out in population. 9-0, not the most positive video that I've ever done, but I had to get it out there and talk to you guys about ArcheAge release. It sucks. And now they got the housing issue. If you don't know, when alpha servers got on, we were given boxes, we were given gear and items that were, you know, hey, you bought alpha access, you get all this stuff. And these boxes had a chance, it was a 50-50 shot of either giving you a crap ton of gold or Guild Stars. We're talking enough Guild Stars to get a house, practically. I was one of the Guild Stars players. Not that yeah, so you get that many Guild Stars, and then you could just run over, buy a house, a small house, and plop it down. And that's exactly what happened. Every piece of land had a house dropped on it. Almost by noon, I think, most of the land was taken up, except for maybe spots for small farms. And then the medium and large house areas. But the small areas where people want to put down their houses and have a chance to build stuff, between the crashes and everything, the people that got logged in, they were the ones that got land right away. Now, I think that'll balance itself out. They've got the housing market. I haven't messed with that yet. And they've also got, you know, people are just not going to stick around, especially with having to deal with queues. So we're gonna see land kind of free up, I think. So that's not as big a deal to me. I knew land was going to get full almost instantly. Everybody from the alpha knew exactly what was going to happen. It was going to be mad rush at the beginning, and then you're going to have to just buy your territory, buy the land when it comes available, or poach it when houses go down from not paying taxes. Excuse me, I'm a little stuffed up this morning. So, all right, that's ArcheAge. That's the situation right now. 853 in queue. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button. Let me know in the comments below let me know what your wait times. Let me know what your queue time is, because if I want to make a video that's like a message to try on from the player base, I need to know what kind of wait times you guys are having and the issues that you are having, because this sucks. This really sucks. And they needed more servers on launch, and they failed to do that. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.